go back to Zach in New York. I want to let the audience out there know we are officially $200 away from $200,000, and we are very close to $200,000, hoping to hit $250,000 by the end of the hour. But I might as well tell the teeth story, right, Jones?
Yeah, let's be honest. Bermas has the genetics of a reptoid, an owl, alien, and Godzilla. And in his teeth is encoded the secret to the sacred scrolls, and all the last money bomb went into Bermas's teeth.
And the truth of the matter is that, ever since I was a kid, I've taken the raps for having the space in my teeth. In fact, my college fraternity name was actually Void, and I'd have to smile, and they would be mocking my teeth, of course, Alex. But last summer, I came down here, and I was working on Fabled Enemies. You needed a cover for the 9/11 Chronicles. I begged you. I said, let me do this cover, and you can fix my teeth. Because, again, your dad is a dentist. I'd been to other dentists before, and they told me my teeth were going to have to be in braces for 2 years. They didn't think they could get...
Well, he did put them in braces, and my dad recommended you have a little space, but you decided to get them fully capped, and it looks good. And so Jason Bermas is now actually controlled by remote-controlled teeth that I implanted.
The chips in my teeth.
No, I joke. One time, the schizophrenic woman... found out who my dad was. She went and had him do a root canal. And then she went before the city council and said, Dr. Jones has implanted me with a mind control device.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's fun. That's funny.
Not fun.
No, but the point is that, see, there's a crazy conspiracy theorist, then there's the lying mainstream media, then there's us that actually try to break down what's happening. And so we're caught between those two. But let's go right back to the phone calls. Caller, I'm not mad at you, but the whole world's going to hell in a handbasket. They're announcing level 6 global martial law, testing the implementation of it, but it's in level 6, but they're testing the takeover. They're saying it will hit in 6 to 12 months. We're going to have worldwide takeover. The globalists the bankers are imploding everything. They're demonizing patriots and anti-Federal Reserve groups. And we're talking about Bermas's fangs.
But the thing is that you're so right, because, Alex, you also always talk about how they build the infrastructure first. They always do it first, and then they announce it. It's just like... now with this Earth 2100, we are going to have to shoot pollutants into the air to try to save us from global warming. But it's
chemtrails are to fight and save the Earth. How dare you try to? We're spraying you with these toxins for your safety. And
well, they're spraying us with happiness and enjoyment. That's what it is. It's good times and great feelings. That's what it is.
Hey, folks, the bottom line before we go to calls is InfowarsMoneyBomb.com. InfowarsMoneyBomb.com is the coordinates to go donate online. We have now reached $200,000. Because every minute people are calling and donating. This came in 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
$199,000, $880.97. So we can officially say it's above $200,000 by now. Continue. We'll buy more cameras, more equipment, expand the studios, hire more webmasters. You will see a measurable... Look from the last Money Bomb where we're at now. Think of the next Money Bomb. Now we've got this platform. Please donate. The toll-free number, I can't see it, 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244. They're standing by right now. By phone, 888-201-2244. Be part of this history-making event, ladies and gentlemen. We have the 222 votes to go to the House floor and try to pass an amendment. Even if they say no to auditing the Fed, as Ron Paul said yesterday on the show, then it begs the question, why can't we audit? We're beginning to find out they're private. We're beginning to find out they're the government above the government, the shadow government. We're beginning to find out about their existence. It's now becoming mainstream. We are having victory after victory. That's why they're staging terror attacks on facilities and trying to demonize us. We're having success. InfowarsMoneyBomb.com. Intensify it!
People are calling Joe Scarborough on Morning Joe.
Oh, Lord Scarborough.
And talking about the Obama deception and how great Alex Jones is.
But he can be trusted after that intern died.
Oh, yes. Have you ever heard the clip where Imus grills him on that? And he just like, he just asked him, well, those things happen. It's ridiculous.
But you saw Imus was dealt with for doing that.
Yeah, no, that's true. You can't. He said one offhanded comment that was like,
well, you don't talk about the intern dying now. Not when you're dating Brzezinski's daughter. Oh. But let's expand on that. We are having effect. We are making change. Let's go back to the calls.
You got it. William in D.C. William, you're on the line. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Wow, I made it. You guys are the best.
You are the best, Lord Vader. Go ahead.
Lord Vader. Well, I sort of work for the government, not entirely a government employee, but I was...
It's all government-owned now. The water, everything we eat, private corporations, it's all dummy fronts.
Well, I've seen it firsthand. Yesterday, the Department of Homeland Security completely surrounded the building I work in.
Was that part of the New York drill? I know you're in D.C. because I know that New York and FEMA were running anti-terror.
No, it's all part of telling Congress they're under federal executive and they get kicked out and they have guns aimed at them. It's all about, we're locking things down and practicing putting you on buses for your safety.
These are probably the preps for NLE 09.
Yeah, exactly. But let's let him make his point. Go ahead, sir.
And what I'm saying is, like, this happened. I went out to take a walk, and all of a sudden the building is surrounded. The alarms go off. This is right across from the Capitol building, 200 Constitution Avenue. This really happened. And I'm taking my walk, and these DHS, like this massive, huge control center parks in front of the Department of Labor, sets up their shop. They lock the building down. Nobody can leave. Usually everybody's got to go, but now nobody can leave the building and nobody can get back in. So I'm walking around, like, trying to figure out, what's going on. Nobody can get into the building.
Yeah, they're doing Valkyrie takeover drills. They're practicing martial law.
This really happened. Now, when I get back into the office, eventually everything calms down and they send the all clear. Then we found out that there was this big happening over the Holocaust Museum. Like this big shootout, right? Now, this happened all at the same time.
So they were already ready, is your point. Just like in the last 2 weeks, hundreds of news articles about Holocaust denial, just like, here's bin Laden, he's about to get you. And then 9/11, then here's Osama bin Laden, and then they hit us. And here's the Holocaust denial, and they hit us. Is that what you're saying, caller?
Well, that's what I saw. Like, they happened, and then we hear about the Holocaust after they come in and take over the whole area. They shut the place down.
And don't forget, Obama went to Dachau this week, too. Holocaust is a big thing.
And he said, extremist, we've got to fight them in America and over.
The same speech that he said that, I know there are some people out there that question or try to justify 9/11 as if they're the same thing, as if questioning the attacks is the same thing as justifying. And then that CIA operative is on Beck going, well, we saw the Muslims dancing in the street after 9/11. No, that was stock footage of a wedding in Palestine from 2 months beforehand.
No, the media admits that's fake, like WMDs weren't in Iraq and there was no Niger yellow cake. But again, on the Beck thing, he reintroduced it. It's these 9/11 truthers, and they're chanting and praising. The 9/11 truthers were in the streets dancing with 9/11. They want to attack. I mean, this is really desperate behavior by a group of criminals.
You can find them right now. They're parked in front of 200 Constitution Avenue. The big old DHS van is there right now.
I wonder if they've got another old man they had in custody 5 years. They're going to trot in with a gun. They tell him, look, we won't kill your family. The pain won't happen. Just go in and shoot somebody. And the old man waddles in to do it, and the ADL and Simon Weasel Falls all have a good time.
And then they can put Richard Gage in their slideshows with Al-Qaeda again.
Yeah, remember they were saying, mark my words, 9/11 truth's going to hit us and hit us hard.
Yeah.
We got to use the army against him. Ron Paul's a terrorist. And then, I'm Ron Paul's friend. I'm Glenn Beck, the latent homosexual. Nothing wrong with being a homosexual, but he's latent. And I'm here. I have CIA people on every day. Give up your rights. I mean, give me a break. That little rat bastard is the Antichrist to America. He is the opposite of what manhood and freedom is. He is a degenerate piece of trash, and I call him out for trying to destroy America. That little son of a bitch would love to see your families hanging up by piano wire. I guarantee you.
No, he's going to like it when
he said, listen, the CIA spook he had on saying American gun owners were going to release bioweapons, felt guilty saying it. Beck was sitting there going, you're handsome. And then literally, he just revels in the fakeness. I mean, he is literally a big maggot-infested rotten cheese. I guarantee you Beck drips pus.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks to you, a lot of people are waking up.
Well, thank you. And I don't mean to get too mean. It's just that when I see Beck, my soul actually starts flaming. I mean, I literally go into anger mode. I'm like, demon, enemy, opposite of me. And I mean, he is literally just a total demon. Because, these other spooks hate it. They got $1 million house. They got to pay for it. They're in there lying, attacking America. They hate it. Oh, they don't like it. But Beck, if you watch his body language, he's just like,
$50 million? I love it.
$50 million.
Seriously, he talks about it. I mean, he's got a one-man show where he revels. I couldn't even pay my rent only 5 years ago. I couldn't make.
But then I started working for the Central Intelligence Agency that runs child kidnapping rings, and now look at me. Cheney's got me bent over the bar. All right, I appreciate it. Hey, listen. I've got it on good sources that Glenn Beck visits hundreds of bathhouses a day. Now, hold on. That's not true. It's not true. But that's the same thing Glenn Beck does when he says, we've got a report. It's not confirmed, might not be true, but we've got good reports that 9/11 truthers are praising and hailing the Holocaust Museum shooter. Total made-up bull crap.
Yeah.